right choices. How many know that prayer changes things?
All right.
Come on and tell your neighbor that prayer changes things.
Prayer changes
Well,
things.
this story started out with King Solomon, is where he is because of his parents and how God forgave them of their sins. His parents were Bathsheba and David, relationship which almost could have maybe brought an end to the family that God had planned to physically enter this world. And out of the ashes of sin, God still brought good, because God has the last and final say.
All right.
Jesus Christ was born out of the lineage of David. As mothers, we have to be careful how we live our lives before our children, because it can bring sin and great consequences. Well, as humans, we can always find a way to lay the blame on somebody else. The father, maybe, or our excuses are he's never around, or he doesn't have a job, or he's always hanging out with his friends, or the other one, he says he told me he loved me. Now these are for mothers today, amen? And these are some of the stories that we heard as being mothers. If you think way back in our lives, even now when you young women are coming up, some of us were hard-headed.
Yeah.
We wanted to do it our way.
Mm-hmm.
Our mothers told us things for some reason to save us, or maybe from some of the pain that they endured as young girls or as women, even things they saw. And almost all to keep our sin-sick souls from a burning hell. So they said things like, pick your friends wisely.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go where you shouldn't be.
Amen.
Don't get in close corners with boys.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your dress down and your panties up.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of kissing and hugging leads you down a different road.
Mm-hmm.
It's called sex. So listen. This story just might save your life, or it might give you hope in your past sins as mothers. God can still bring good out of a sin-sick situation.
Yes.
Well, the story of Bathsheba and David is part of this because King Solomon was a child born in this union. And now the one thing that he is going to pass judgment on two harlots in the story in the chapter of Kings. But first, let us talk more about his parents. Sometimes we need to know why something